The four Gospels of the New Testament consist of the books of Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. Mark is in fact John Mark, the young boy of all chores who was present at numerous events in Jesus' life. His Gospel record is the earliest and the simplest of the records in the New Testament. It provided the basis from which all subsequent records were created. Mark's Gospel was greatly influenced by the Apostle Simon Peter, at whose urging Mark decided to write it soon after Peter's death in 67 CE. It has undergone numerous changes. Although attributed to Matthew, the book of Matthew was not written by him, but by Isador, a disciple of Matthew. This work was based on Matthew's personal remembrances of Jesus, including some of the sayings of the Master that he wrote down after Jesus' crucifixion. Isador also had in his possession 4/5 of Mark's Gospel from which to draw information. He began his work on this Gospel in 71 CE. Luke was the physician of Antioch in Pisidia and a convert of Paul from whom he learned about Jesus' life and teachings. In some ways, his Gospel record is more the Gospel of Paul, but Luke was able to include other information that he gathered through interviews with scores of eyewitnesses to events in Jesus' life. He also had a copy of Mark's record, Isador's record, and a separate record of the Apostle Andrew's recollections from which he drew when he began his writing in 82 CE. Luke is also the author of the Acts of the Apostles. The Gospel according to John, although not actually written by the Apostle John Zebedee, was inspired by him. John did oversee the writing of this Gospel, which was written by Nathan, a Greek Jew from Caesarea, beginning in 101 CE. With John's encouragement and direction, Nathan used material from John's memories and also from the records already in existence. These are all honest portrayals of Jesus as the writers saw, remembered, or learned of him. They were also influenced by their subsequent acceptance of Paul's Christian doctrinal beliefs. And as imperfect as these portrayals may be, these records have steered the course of Earth's history for over 2,000 years.